Blueprints. What is it? Let's find out. I've heard a lot of great things about this game, so I'm really excited to see what all the hype is about, for sure. And I know there's puzzle elements, so I may kind of struggle with those. And then it also mentions roguelike elements as well, which that should definitely be unique. But I hope you are doing well. It has been quite humid here, and feels like summer's already here, even though it's not. It's still technically spring. And we begin. Dogu Bomb presents association with Raw Fury. Oh, I didn't know Raw Fury was handling the game. A game by Tonda Ross. Got a nice beard.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Oh,
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
very interesting. Blueprints. So he has passed and left us his land and house, but we have to find this room that is basically hard to find. Oh, so that is a massive house. All right, so in we go. Open only event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in these lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. What? What? Okay. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. All right. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. All right, got it. So we essentially pick a door. It's what they're telling me. Two items. Okay, so there's the key. And a hammer. Okay. Corridor is always left unlocked. Money. Key, diamond. Okay, let's go storeroom. Okay, so there's money. The chest, which gives us a key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. And that's a diamond. Then we have another key. Another diamond. Okay, so that's all we have in here. And then we have a choice of this one. Den, hallway, guest, bedroom. Let's go guest bedroom. We can't do anything with that. There's a paper. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL? KL. Okay, there's another key. And that's really all we have here. So that's it. Now, how do we... Can we move forward? Or are we kind of... So these are all... So we've picked our rooms, right? That's all we can do. We can't go anywhere else. So we have to call it a day? So we have to proceed through rooms that... Okay, day 1, rank reached, steps taken, items found. Save and continue. So we have to go to rooms that continue. We can't go to one, like, rooms that end. Otherwise, we get stuck and can't go forward. That's definitely not only awkward, but you really have to strategize to make sure you don't get, halted in your progress. Because by doing this, we lost everything we had gained, like all our items. Corridor. Den. So the den goes to multiple. Breaker box. Let's go corridor. Because I'm kind of curious. Pantry. Parlor. So puzzle? Okay, let's go puzzle. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and if I included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. What? The wind-up key. Okay, so we're going to need that. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1. I wonder how the money's going to play into this. This is the blue box. Okay, so the blue box is true. Please. Shoot. So it's this one. Because it said the blue box is empty. See, it's hard to know. West Wing Hall. Okay, so let's go this way. And I like that we have multiple rooms. See, that's the goal, is progression. Spare room. Pantry. We definitely want money. A apple. Got the money. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so that's a dead end. So it just because it shows a room doesn't mean there's going to be a room. Breaker box. You must select one to draft. Let's go storeroom. Yeah, I want to grab this stuff. So the rooms, the same rooms are always the same. Like if you pick the same room, it's always the same. It's not really different. I thought it said there'd be another gem. I don't see any more gems. Man, this game is very, it really tests your mind. Okay, so we have 2 more choices to pick from over here. Let's see what we got. chapel, nook. Whenever you enter chapel, secret passage, gem requirement. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to the nook. So we got a key. Shoot! Another dead end. Dang it. What is this? As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, so I actually have to find it, is what it's telling me? Guest bedroom. So we need this because we need another doorway. Please give me another door. Thank you. Okay, so we got another door. And that's the thing. If you don't get another door, greetings from Reddington. Is there anything over here? There's nothing. Items for sale. So this is the only one with a room, so we have to go here. There's nothing in the trash can. Wait, what about these? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Oh, it doesn't tell me the freaking password. All right. So there's nothing in there either. Let me buy stuff. Salt shaker, shovel, key. Okay, so that's what they have for sale, essentially, which I don't want any of that right now. And we ran out of spaces or places to go. Shoot. This is confusing. It's like, so maybe I don't want to antechamber. So we need to reach that. Maybe what I need to do is pick places that I may not usually pick, is what it's telling me. Be more random with the places you choose to go. Total rooms 10, rank reach 3, steps taken 16, items found 1. Because we still had a bunch of steps to take. So this is definitely gonna test your mind. It really will. Because you may think you're doing good and end up not being able to proceed. And if you have a bunch of stuff, that kind of backfires, essentially. All right, let's just try to go where I would like to go and not. So we got the puzzle box again. We got the nook. Let's go for nook. I kind of want to go there. Okay, got a key. That's all we have here. Okay, this is the journal thing, right? Yeah. Corridor. Hallway. Okay, let's go hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Guest bedroom den. I kind of haven't been to the den yet. Although the utility closet would be a good one. Let's go to den. Is there anything to grab here, though? Okay, that's the gym. Okay, then that goes back out to there. All right, where to now? Commissary. Kitchen. All right, let's go to the kitchen. Main course is served only in the dining room. For every green room in your house. Okay, so I'm guessing we need money to buy this. Right? We need money, which we don't have. So we'll have to wait on this. Courtyard. Gem requirement. We don't have the gem requirement. Shoot. So we don't have any money. So I don't think that that hurts us. We can't collect anything here. Or actually, wait, we can. Okay, so there's more money, which is good. Nursery, closet. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So we can't do this one. I guess we'll go closet to get some kind of an item. Oh, we got a shovel. Haven't had a shovel yet. Can be useful for digging. So, can we dig in a house? View inventory of all items currently in the house. Guest bedroom. Okay, let's do bedroom. We gain 2 steps when we go in here. Which is kind of nice. So we have 42 steps now. So we've been to this one before, this room. Courtyard. We still don't have a freaking gem. Okay, let's go to the utility closet. Key card entry system off. So we definitely want to do that. So that gives air conditioning, it seems like. So we can't pick up that. What the heck did I hit? So we went that way. We got another door. I'm hoping that's going to help me. Patio, terrace, spread in each green room. Okay, yeah. Oh no, we can't do that one. Shoot. All right, we got plenty of steps, so I don't want to go there. We can dig. Few old coins. So that's what the digging's for. We got an orange. So that's all there is here. That's weird. They got digging spots. It's like that's interesting. All right. So I think we have one more room. Yeah. So we gotta progress though. We need progression. Spare room. Observatory, parlor. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll get lucky with the box. The black box contains gems. This box and blue box are empty. This box and the blue box are empty. I'm gonna guess the black one then. I'm gonna guess the black one. If I had to guess. From what it's telling me. Come on, please be right. See, I don't know if that was the right one or not. And now we're stuck. See, we can't proceed through this. I wonder why those are there. I wonder what that means. Because I don't know. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one. When you no longer have any left, you must call it a day. Yeah, but I can't... If you can't move forward, how do you... Because, see, only some of them have... spaces to go through. And then some don't. If they don't, when you run out, you can't do anything else, right? You're essentially... See, we can't go that way. And I don't think we can do anything out here. Make a wish. I don't know what that does either. So technically, there's nothing else we can do right now. Can't do anything with any of that. All right, call it a day. Yeah. There's nothing else I can do at the moment. And nothing saves. Nothing carries over. So you're basically starting over. Rank reached 4. Items found 1. New rooms. So we did find some new rooms, which I guess is a good thing. We didn't even make it halfway. We got to get up to this. And it's hard to map it out because the rooms always change and you don't always know what direction it's going in, to be honest. Yeah, this game is like a giant puzzle. It's a giant puzzle. And it also seems a bit random at times too, because you have to figure out your best direction. But the way it changes with the randomness, it's kind of difficult. Day 4. So as we go through the days, I'm guessing different stuff happens as well, evidently. Okay, what is this? Okay, hallway, pantry, den. Okay, let's go to the hallway. See where this leads us. Spare room, guest bedroom, chapel. Okay, let's do spare room. Oh, tape. I think that's tape. Corridor. Utility closet. Okay, let's go corridor. And there's nothing in the corridor now. There's nothing here. Den, pantry, closet. Okay, let's go den. We got a gem. That's fine. Take it. Garage. But see, the garage isn't going to do anything for us. Okay, parlor. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Okay, so that's the only thing I can think of the puzzle thing is for. Is you're just getting items, essentially. I think it's this one then. It's in this box. No, so it was the blue one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got trolled. West Wing Hall, bedroom. Okay, let's go West Wing Hall. That's another new one we haven't been to yet. Okay, that's a dead end. Here. Observatory, chapel, storeroom. Okay, let's go to the chapel. Another blocked off one. Nook, locksmith, keys for sale. Nah, see, I don't want keys right now. We do got a key, though. Okay, so this opens back into this one. But then we have another door over here. I didn't realize that was technically a map. Yes. Door is locked, open. Security. View inventory. Yeah, let's go here. Did we make some progression? Because this is the first time this has happened. I wonder what we're going to uncover in here. I'm genuinely curious now. Oh, he sees himself. So it's the security actually shows a video in the security. So is there somebody watching us then? Blue memos equal true, red memos equal lie. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. So there's nothing really here that... Electronic key card. So does that mean we need a key card? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. And access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access, security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Effective the first week of December. Okay, we already read this one. All right. So we can't do anything with that. So I might need to get to like the garage, or not the garage. What is that one called? Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans. Okay, so we'll do dark room. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so bedroom. Nothing here. Oh, we don't have a key. We don't have a key for that. We need to figure out a way to open that door. We need to disable stuff. I don't think it's security. Breaker box. We need the breaker box. But we gotta get access to it. Storeroom, pantry, boudoir. Boudoir? Boudoir? Oh, that's a dead end too. Shoot. There's nothing here. Alright, so next one. Utility. Yeah, see, we might want this one. Might want this one. I'm hoping this will open that door. Okay, so that turns on all the lights. Alright, so let's go back this way. I'm hoping we can get through that door now. Where was it? Right here. And then hopefully going to the right will open that door for us. Oh, that powers it off. So we're still needed no matter what. That sucks. Shoot. Okay, they're like pictures. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her lady's ship. So the last development was too dark. Okay. So that's a gem. So these are just pictures. They don't really help me at all. Yeah, none of them do much of anything. So I can't get into this last door. Oh, I made it pretty far too. I made it to the freaking bedroom. I'm getting up there, but dang. Dang, that's brutal. We got much, much closer. Much, much closer. So yeah, I like the mystery and the adventure part of this game for sure. West Wing, yeah, I definitely favor the West Wing. New rooms 4, rank reach 6. Oh, that's the rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is basically rank 9, the best you can get. All right, so save and quit. So yeah, this is Blueprints. If you like mystery mixed with adventure, you definitely want to check this out. I'll leave a link in the description if you would like to check it out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.